The Luck and Lantern celebration in Hello Kitty Island Adventure just started today, January 19th, and this is the 2025 version with the new Year of the Snake items. As with most of the events, this one starts out with a cutscene where the characters talk about their favorite parts of the event, and this year we're introduced to a new mechanic, firecrackers. So in the cutscene we get to see our first firecracker and see it go off, and then Hello Kitty explains that when you set off firecrackers, you'll find lucky envelopes, and we can use these lucky envelopes at the event stand for rewards. In addition, previous Luck and Lantern celebration furniture will be in My Melody shop, and past clothing will be at Tuxedo Sam's. And the event runs January 19th through February 24th. So according to Login Bonus Calendar, we have just over 5 weeks to play the event. Each day that you log in during the event, you'll be able to find one firecracker around Seaside Resort. And when you interact with it, the firecrackers will go off and you'll be automatically rewarded with 5 lucky envelopes. Some of these can be kind of tricky to see, but they'll all be around Seaside Resort. We've had a few people say that they found one close to the bridge to the Cozy Isles, and one was reported to the left by the bridge behind My Melody shop, but then the rest of them have been on that main level of Seaside Resort. So you'll be getting one of these firecrackers each day, and the good news is if you miss a day of playing, your firecrackers will stack up to 3. So if you didn't play today or tomorrow, but then you logged in on the next day, you should be able to find 3 firecrackers. Now you may have heard that some people have found 3 firecrackers today or 2 firecrackers today, and we learned the reason for this seems to be because of this feature. So if you didn't log into the event on the last few days last year, the game may be seeing your missed days from last year's event and giving you the pity from this year's. So on my main account, I ended up finding 2 firecrackers today, which means that I probably didn't collect my dragon pearls on the last day of the event last year, and so this year the game is thinking I missed a day and is giving me an extra firecracker. But going forward, everyone should have 1 firecracker each day. That firecracker is going to give you 5 lucky envelopes. Each daily quest will give you 1 additional lucky envelope, so each day you'll be able to get a total of 9 lucky envelopes. Once you've collected your lucky envelopes, you can spend these at the event stand. At the event stand, you'll see a mix of last year's and this year's items. So in my event stand, the wallpaper, the flooring, and the tea table are 2024 items. If you don't have those items, you could spend your lucky tickets on them if you want them, or if you want to get duplicates. But the new items for 2025 include the lucky vase for 5, the snake tea set for 10, the lucky stool for 5, the lucky string lights for 20, the wooden plant stand for 7, the wooden lantern for 7, the lucky envelope display for 5, and the lantern arch for 25. So to get one of each of the new items, it would cost you 84 lucky envelopes. And it looks like you can also purchase more CDs for 1 lucky envelope each, but since there's going to be a way that you can get these without spending any lucky envelopes, I might hold off on that unless you really want to put it in every cabin on the island. So altogether, those new furniture items are going to cost 84 lucky envelopes, and that'll take you 10 days to collect as long as you do all 4 of your daily tasks. If you don't do any of your daily tasks and you're relying only on your firecrackers so that you're getting 5 each day, it'll take you 17 days to get one of each of the new furniture. To get last year's furniture, the stuff from 2024, you can get the wallpaper, the flooring, and the tea table for 35 tickets, and then it looks like the rest of the furniture will be rotating in My Melody shop. This includes the dragon room divider, the Luck and Lantern stand, the paper lantern, pearl display, the dragon floor pillow, a dragon tea set, and the standing lantern. So those will cost you an additional 7 lucky envelopes and a ton of materials. I had the dragon floor cushion in my shop today, and in addition to 1 lucky envelope, it also costs 10 fabric and 25 feathers. Another player had the event stand in their shop, and in addition to a lucky envelope, it costs 20 wood blocks. So these are definitely not inexpensive items. Altogether, you would need 30 wood block to get 1 of each of them, 21 paper, and 10 sparks. So these are feeling very resource intensive, even if the lucky envelope number feels more reasonable. So for the past event items from 2024, you would need an additional 42 lucky envelopes to get 1 of everything, which is half as many as you need to get 1 of everything for 2025 items. And if you're collecting all 9 each day, that'll be an additional 5 days. You can also get last year's clothing items as they rotate in Tuxedo Sam's. Only 3 of the items require 4 lucky envelopes, so that's just 3 more, so you wouldn't need to play any additional days beyond those 5. However, these items also take a ton of materials, and the dragon hat and costume can also be dyed into a bunch of colors, so you may end up wanting more than one. So I have the dragon hat in my shop today, and while it doesn't cost lucky envelopes, it does cost 3 rubber, 1 fabric, and 10 feathers. So be sure you're saving up your rubber, fabric, and feathers if you're gonna want multiple dragon costumes. In addition to the dragon hat, there'll also be the dragon costume, lantern sweatshirt, silk tee top, and silk tee skirt. In order to get the new 2025 Luck and Lanterns clothing, we have a login bonus calendar. Right now we only have part 1, but in the future I would suspect that we'll see a part 2 and a finale. So on the first day you can get the snake costume, and then on day 3 we'll get the snake costume crafting plans. And it looks like it'll take 3 rubber to make it. On day 7 we have the snake hat, and on day 9 the snake hat crafting plans, which also look like they take 3 rubber. And just like with the dragon hat costume, the snake hat and costume can be dyed into additional colors. In addition to those, on day 5 and day 13, we're getting the Luck and Lantern CD, so you could be playing that CD in 14 different visitor cabins. Filling in the gaps, we have strawberry crates and fabric. So we know that we have 2 additional outfits that are not on part 1, so most likely we'll be seeing those on a part 2 calendar. And then there's 1 additional item that we see on collections, which I think is probably a back accessory, and whatever the puppy is wearing in the shot. It's possible that that's not the case. That seems most likely right now. So hopefully this helps you with the Luck and Lantern Celebration 2025 Year of the Snake and Hello Kitty Island Adventure. If it did, consider giving the video a like to help others find it as well. Subscribe for more Hello Kitty Island Adventure content. There are a ton of video guides on the channel, and I try to stream most of the updates. I'll be streaming our next update on Apple Arcade January 22nd sometime in the afternoon, and I'm planning to stream all day on the 30th, and it launches on Nintendo Switch and Steam. Turn on notifications to find out the next time we go live. Hope to see you there.